constantly seen him make the same problem go over and over right now. He always make the same problem over and over again. He always move the goalposts and think because it come out of his mouth, it's the word of God. It's gospel. Now, the whole world gonna see this dude sit here and lied. He sat there and lied and created a story to go along with an incident that happened with him in his failure. Because that's all Gilbert Arenas is about, is failure.
Right.
There's no success.
The excuses that he make, I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you? But I can't wait. Let me shut the hell up so I can hear this news. Can't wait.
Oh, here he is now in the chat. Now, he talking about, so let me guess, Bronny James.
No, Gilbert Arenas.
No, you're the feature tonight, Gil. We're going to put the focus right where you wanted it to be.
Look how dumb he is. You don't even have to guess. Your name is in the title, jackass.
He ain't that bright. We giving him too much credit. Now, let's go back to the obvious game where he missed those free throws. And you get to see this guy right here lose a game at the buzzer in the playoffs to LeBron. Look where Gil's at defensively. What the hell you gonna block over there? You ain't finna foul nobody. You ain't finna get to the ball. He over here. So you used to being owned. You created a whole lie about this whole play. Now, first of all, they needed you on here, Kwame. My God, they were all terrible. They didn't know what to do with LeBron James defensively. In transition, nothing. They needed you worse than anybody I've ever seen in life. They were, what we're supposed to do? He too tall for Caron Butler, so we put Jeffries on him. And Jeffries 6'11". We don't know what to do. One, you got Antoine Jameson. I mean, my thing about Antoine Jameson is he's a nice guy. You know, he don't have no dog, and he don't have a defensive prowess in attacking the thing. He don't know how to guard that. He's too by the numbers. And when it came down to it, look at this. LeBron could have just did this all night long with them. It was like, man, you guys is worse than the guys on the playground. And where's Gilbert Arenas? All of this is going on. You are delegating everybody else. Look at this. He's dipping the ball off. Y'all jumping up, getting all out of position. And you the leader of this team, man. You one of the stars. And you sitting there watching your teammates get lit up.
That's because Gil's scary. He's a fanboy. He probably was hanging out with LeBron before the game. He
was. That was his theory.
I know it. I didn't even know this to be true, but I know this nigga. He's a dummy.
His thing is they were at LeBron James' house playing cards, gambling with Damon Jones. And he was, the landlord's here. The landlord's collecting the rent money. Because Damon Jones is terrible at cards. First, when he told the story, he said, LeBron's gambling, we all gamble. So he had to change that because I guess LeBron had to tell him, hey, man, don't say LeBron's gambling. So now we at LeBron's house, but LeBron ain't gambling. Now the remix, he didn't remix the remix. So now the new remix is we at Damon Jones. Damon Jones is gambling with me, and I'm taking all this money. And we at LeBron's house, but LeBron ain't gambling. Now he didn't remix the remix. So now that's what happened. Damon Jones owed me money. So when I was on the free throw line, LeBron James comes up to me and goes, you know, if you miss this, you know who finna hit it, right? You know who finna hit it for game. Because he know I was killing Damon Jones every game. So they didn't even play him in that game 6. They benched him the whole game. They bring him in for that last second shot, and he hit a 3 and beat us. Cause he owed me money, and that's the guy who beat me. That whole thing is a made-up Gilbert Arenas fairy tale.
That's all he does, though. The average fan don't know that, but that's all he does, and that's the reason why he wasn't no killer like that. Kobe would never hang out with a guy he's about to play with the night before. He's not going to do that.
In the playoffs.
In the playoffs, he's trying to take your head off.
Right, in the playoffs. Now look at this play here. This is 3 seconds to go. Y'all up 1 point, Gil. You right here. You got 3 dummies trying to get. They can't seal the baseline on LeBron. Jameson, you're a disgrace for this. That's a disgrace of a closeout. Gil's trying to help and close out, right? At this point, Gil, you should have a clock in your head saying, all right, this guy's finna go. I got to make an aggressive move. You come here like you're going to make an aggressive move, but you go away. You jump away from the rim instead of towards the rim. If I got to foul LeBron, I got to put him on the line. If you fouled him right here, because the three stooges, then let him get this far. So the 3 stooges.
How the hell did Antoine Jameson not put his foot on the baseline and take a charge right there?
Because he's a softie. Like I told you.
Can you rewind that a little bit? I'm confused a little bit. Yeah. That was a little too fast for me because
don't worry.
I'm looking at it.
Right.
And they're right next to each other. All Jameson had to do was literally put his foot on the out of bounds line and the game is over.
Exactly. This is what I mean. You got about 3-4 Gilbert Arenases on the court. So
he was a great scorer, but this was horrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just too much of a softie.
That angle was horrible. I'm running straight to the baseline.
Exactly. You got to seal him off immediately.
He's trying not to foul him. That's why. That's the problem. He's trying not to foul him. I'm getting my foot on that baseline right away. I got Ruffin right there in the middle.
He gonna have to jump through me.
Jump right through me. I'm going right. He ain't that goddamn fast. Like, come on, I'm going straight to the baseline.
Right. Now he goes over there. Gil's exposed now. Gil got to come over here, and right there, you got to jump towards him, towards that ball, Gil. Gil's jumping away from him.
Did he take 3 steps just then?
No, he took a dribble in there. He took 1 extra dribble, and then he went up. I thought he did too, but he took an extra dribble. Gil jumps away from the rim. Had he made an effort to go towards him, LeBron would have probably went up on that side. But if you foul him, you get the ball with at least some time on the clock.
And LeBron might miss.
Right. If you got to put him on the free throw line, he wasn't a great free throw shooter. So he might have split him, and the worst, you go to double overtime. Because y'all done blew this to get to this point. So y'all got no timeouts. So they got to go. 0.9. They throw it to Gil. Gil, why would you get the ball right there? You got to run out some. It's 0.9. Why would you get the ball right there? That's what we're talking about. Mental. The mental part of the aspect of the game, he never had it. I was a loser. So now, see, here's the part Gil don't know. You sat here on the couch, Gil, and you told the actual truth of what happened.
Hold on, this Vlad. I got to put an overlay up on Vlad if that's what you could play.
No, it ain't Vlad.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we have to back up a little bit.
See, this is the real story.
I was balling.
Balls. Arenas from way downtown. He's got in the 30s again, 31. His range is one of the best in the league. James comes right back for the 3. Looking to inbound. Arenas puts up the 3.
This is when Gilbert is good, when it's front running time.
I was balling that 4th quarter, and miracle comeback, down 3. I hit almost like a 30-footer to take us to overtime.
Arenas puts up the three. Bang! Gilbert Arenas ties the game.
Like I was balling that game. Just hit the three to get us in overtime. Playing great in overtime. Very great battle.
2%. James hard drive inside.
Hold on, who was that? Who was that right there? Hold up. Hold up. Who was that LeBron just pushed out the way like that? Who little baby that was?
Let's go back. Hey.
What the hell? My goodness.
James crossover.
That was Jared Jeffries bad in the ass.
Oh my God.
And then the next play, he just ran right over the dude. This Jared Jeffries, the defensive stopper, Mr. Olive Olay. This is Olay basketball right here.
Yeah.
And then no shot blocking at the rim, because I would have beat that shit into the third row.
Man.
Well, his ass was going down, one of the two. Somebody getting fouled, or that shit going to the third row.
Yeah. And then the thing is, you look at it and it's like, damn, this dude really don't get it.
LeBron ran through somebody the last play I saw. He ran right through the motherfucker going to the middle.
Oh, man, it's crazy. So Gil loves to tell this damn story.
You would have blocked Bron? Man, they act like that's the hardest thing in the world to do. I can show you a video. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he was feeling himself.
No, that's easy to shot block on this one because he couldn't elevate because Jared, the only good thing that he did was he kept his body in between him and the basket. So now you elevate to the top of the backboard and get that shot.
I ain't gonna let Bron get no easy stuff like that. That's ridiculous.
No, not with the way he shoots free throw.
Overtime, but got to the free throw line.
Now it was just you can see the writing was on the wall. Like we was better than them, right? He just outsmarted us.
Outsmarted you by coming and
driving to the basket. Go ahead, see.
He just outsmarted us. We were better than him, but he just outsmarted us. Jeez. He outsmarted you, and all you had to do. That's all you had to do.
For the passer, going to be all over. And they advance the ball with the timeout and use fouls Arenas.
You know, it's butter. Game's over. We're up one. I'm about to hit these three. This is easy. You know,
Because we gambled at LeBron's house.
During the series, right? Not LeBron, but, you know, me.
Not LeBron.
That was our group.
Not LeBron.
Man, this shit's so phony. This guy can't even admit to playing cards. This is why I can't fuck with LeBron. Like, I've been around MJ, the greatest player who ever played the game. He never had to fake like he was perfect just to play basketball.
Exactly.
Motherfucker, I play cards, I smoke cigars, I'm going to do my thing, and I'm going to go out here and entertain you. Other than that, stay the fuck out of my business. LeBron got to pretend like this perfect role model. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't play cards, I don't eat cake. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Shit is
Not LeBron, though. We at his house gambling.
But he just sitting over there in the corner reading a book.
Right.
So
There's no ask him about what he learned in the chapter.
horrible. He was horrible.
You're at LeBron's house. Penthouse condo. He had all the fucking floors, right? So we're going there watching game tape, just vibing, right?
Right. So Damon Jones was horrible. So I always used to say, every time we played them, I always used to scream out,
The landlord is here.
the landlord needs his rent money.
The landlord is here. I want my rent money, right? That used to be about I don't give a fuck if it's $4.
Nah, he's the landlord.
The landlord is here.
Right.
So I'll go, like every time we came to town, shoot around, I'm yelling it. The game, I'm yelling it. Like that's all I yell.
Right? So I used to just yell that shit during the games, right? At Damon Jones. Like I wouldn't even accept his payment just so I can keep yelling that shit.
So I told the coach, hey, anytime you put Damon Jones in, I'm going 1-4 flat.
1-4 flat. I'm gonna fucking destroy him.
He owes me money. Until he pays me my money, 1-4 flat. He's gonna be a liability.
Yeah, that's why he told the coach.
And that's what I
he
did every
was
time
going
he came
1-4 flat because he owed him money. That motherfucker ran 1-4 flat damn near every play. That was his play.
Every play was 1-4 flat for Gill. That's all he ran was a 1-4.
Yeah, I was hot. I was good. Motherfucker, he got the ball every time. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm like, the 1-4 is not just for ISO, Gill. The 1-4, you can run a 1-4 high, and you're supposed to go into a big man on a small guy so he can deliver the ball to other people. I mean, it's really just ISO basketball. That's all it is, Gil. You try to make it sound so complicated. But there's many things you could do out of that play. It don't mean for you just to go one-on-one. You just want to go one-on-one. That's why
it don't matter what play they called. He felt like that was a one-on-one for his dumb ass. Like, yeah, that's all he called. 1-4 flat.
Yeah, 1-4 flat. So I'm like, it's many things you could do out the 1-4. It's not just meant for you to just go one-on-one ISO with the guy. But anyway, let's continue.
1-4 flat.
Huh? Now I said, I'm the landlord. That tenant owes me money. You think about putting that tenant in the fucking game, I'm destroying him. So when Damon Jones get in, fucking the whole playbook goes out the window, fucking destroyed. So they stopped fucking playing Damon Jones.
He stopped playing. So he doesn't even play in game 6.
If you know the background to this story, I didn't play, and this was a double overtime game, and I had sat on the bench the whole time.
And I'm just fucking laughing at him, like, yeah, fucker, I got you. You know, it's like, and so I'm just taunting Damon Jones the whole fucking time. Up 1, I got the 2 free throws.
And Arenas misses the free throw.
I know he's gonna foul. I know he's gonna find a shot at my ass or try to copy, right?
No, it's not enough time for that. And plus, it's no, he ain't gonna do that. But look at his face. He's bothered already on the free throw line.
Free throw with 15.
Look at him. He don't even want to be there. Look at his face.
Man, when I watched Kobe at the free throw line, he was like a goddamn lion, a cheetah. He just sitting there mad.
With 15 remaining.
And
Yeah, look.
I can even see it on my face when I watch, like, oh yeah, you're missing these, bro. And
He's like, I can look at it now and say I'm missing them. How can you not? I mean, why does it every time it come down the stretch, Gil, you don't seem to have it? You don't seem to have that it quality. You seem to be lacking something. Every time you come down the line, you seem to be lacking something mentally.
And then I missed the first one, and I'm sitting there like, how the hell did I miss that? That's just so off. Missed the second one, and I'm sitting here like,
And that's when LeBron tackles you. You missed this, you know who's going to end the game.
And Cleveland.
Yeah, that's what he said. Who's going to end the game? He never said that.
Still with a timeout remaining. Now you have to be smart here now.
yo, did this just really happen? Where did
Man, that
I
nigga
go?
almost fainted that LeBron
I don't
tested.
miss clutch free throws.
And Wizards clinging to a 1-point lead.
That's interesting. Who knows what LeBron James just said?
If you miss this, you know who's going to make it.
Hey, Cino, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
I thought he said, I'm
So if you
him.
miss this, you know who'll end the game.
No, he said,
It's still going to be him.
he said, I'm him.
If he
I'm him, make this shot. If he thought he was him, he would make this.
Yeah. But he couldn't because he's scared.
Man, you just like Kwame Brown. You would have missed. God damn, Gil.
But
They
see,
gave you all that money for nothing.
here's the thing. Gil just lied. Gil said LeBron told him, if you miss, you know who finna make the shot, right? That's not what LeBron told him at all. At all. He knows that. He's just recently started to tell this lie to go along with this storyline. LeBron didn't say anything like that to him at all. He said it real. He kept it real short.
If you miss this, you know who's gonna make it.
He did not say that. He didn't say you know who's gonna make it. He said, if you miss, you know that's game, right? That's all he said, verbatim. That is verbatim. He said, if you miss this, you know that's game, right? And he walked off.
And so Gilbert missed
if you miss
all
this, you know
three
who
free
ended
throws.
Yep.
You're still going to be hit.
Too. And see, you can read LeBron's lips when he says it. He says nothing that Gilbert Arenas is talking about. That's game, right?
If he makes
That's what he said. That's game, right? He said it as clear as day.
This, you know who's gonna make it. Yeah. So if you miss this, you know who'll end the game. Yeah.
you're still going to be hit ahead
Game. Look, game.
by one.
Right?
If he makes
If you miss, you know that's game, right? That's all he said. He never said you know who's finna make no shot. You just wanted to say that to tie this into your Damon Jones lie story. LeBron James is going to be saying, I'm going to get a ball to Damon Jones because you've been teasing him and you about this bet at my house from playing cards. You sound like the dumbest idiot in the world. And y'all be, some of these people who are out here fans, y'all don't know enough to watch this game. Y'all are entertained with these lies that they tell you on these podcast shows.
But why you think LeBron don't want to be around them? They can't control the stupid shit that he's going to say for views. Hey, he trains my son, but you never see me with him nowhere. You never see the picture with me and Gilbert. You never see nothing. Nobody want to be. He like the girl that everybody want to see in the dark. Nobody want to see this motherfucker in the light. Nobody want to hang with this nigga or nothing. Just come by at 2, 3 in the goddamn morning. Damn, you're a thought.
And now he forgets he told them the truth.
For that 1 second, I became human and thought about it. If I missed these how? What? You know, and it had me thinking about it.
So I missed both of them.
And when he tapped me and he's like, you know, if you miss these, you know, that's game.
That's what he said. If you miss this, that's game. He forgot he told the truth to them. Then he remixed it. Now he's saying, you know who finna make it.
Script reading bitch. That's all this boy do is lie, man. I'm telling you, this boy is narcissistic. That's all. He on one podcast say one thing, go on another podcast say another thing. He don't realize while he's on Gil Arena, he does the same thing. When he's on Gil Arena, he does the same shit. He'll destroy his own argument. Why y'all talking about LeBron James? Why y'all talking about Bronny James? Nobody should be talking about a 55th pick. Well, they talk about him because he got the light. I mean, he has a bright light.
You already said it out your own goddamn mouth. While you in here debating me about how you gonna tell me about the story, I'm like, I ain't telling you nothing. You said it. Out your own mouth. What
when he tapped me and he's like, you know, if you miss these, you know, that's game.
You know, if you miss these, that's game. Exactly what you said. Now he go to Vlad. If you miss these, you know Damon Starbury gonna win because you beat him at card.
Right, you know who gonna hit the shot, right?
The light, the spotlight. Lame ass.
I gotta make a story out of this for entertainment value. But this is what we talk about, Gil. We bring the truth here, and you bring theater. But the thing is you're not entertaining. Just because you're loud don't make you right. Just because you're loud don't make you entertaining. You see, that's the thing that people don't understand. Just because somebody loud and they moving their hands and they get all excited, that don't make you the guy. That don't make you him. But
when you miss them free throws, we see you ain't him. I've been around him. Exactly. And I can tell you right now, I couldn't make them both free throws. No, I don't have ice in my veins like that. I can admit that. But Kobe and MJ, the guys that I've been around that talking that light around the people that you talk about, and then he put himself in that category, shooters shoot. Like Kobe would have went to that line, made both free throws in his sleep. MJ might have closed both of his eyes on the second one. Like, Gil, you just not that guy. You don't got it. I don't know why you try to pretend.
And Gil, Kwame's a better basketball player than you.
Tried to tell him I play on both ends of the court. Nobody wins with that. That's why he keeps talking about points. Ben Wallace is in the Hall of Fame. How many points did he score? Am I Ben Wallace? No, but it's not about points, and he's proof positive of it. It's about the impact of the game and what you mean to the team.
I'm trying to let him know at what point, since you want to make this about Bronny and Kwame Brown, at what point was Bronny James the best player on his team in high school? He wasn't. He wasn't.
Somebody said Kwame better than Gilbert Arenas is wild. Man, they really don't know. That shit is sad.
Don't worry, we're gonna educate y'all today. Even Gil, we gotta rewind him and remind him. But y'all gonna learn today. Now, here's the thing. Gil, what did Bronny James ever do to say, or in his high school career, was he the number one player in high school? No. He wasn't even number one on his team, never. He was never number one on his team in high school. He wasn't number one on his team in USC. He wasn't even number 2 or 3 at USC. When you know he ain't the number one player in this draft. So why are you trying to say this guy is better as a rookie and barely doing anything right now than Kwame Brown? Come on now, stop. You watching it and you doing it because of his father. You're not doing this because of Bronny James and what he could do as a player. We're judging him as a player. You're the only thing talking about him and trying to defend him because of his father. His father's LeBron James. So that's why ESPN cares. That's why everybody cares, because of who his daddy is. Those are the facts. Because if this was anybody else,
they care because of the light.
Yep. If this was anybody else, you would not be caring. Now, for all those other people who had so much to say, when just a while ago bringing up all this stuff about laughing that we said that Kwame is a better basketball player than Gilbert Arenas, well, it's time to show and prove. Get ready. So here we go. Let's get to it. All right. We can share the screen right now. As you can see, those are the career possessions of Gilbert Arenas. So if y'all got a pad and pen, write it down for yourself. That's 10,364 possessions Gilbert Arenas has had in his career. That's how many times he has touched the ball. So that's a lot. Let's see. Kwame Brown, career possessions. 4,104 possessions, okay, in his career.
That is a lot for a number one draft pick.
Yeah. Look at that. So you had the ball in your hands more than Kwame Brown. Now, let's take a look at this. Do the numbers. Gilbert Arenas, you've had the ball in your possession 10,000 sometimes. Let's look at Gilbert Arenas' career assists. Let's look at his assists. 2,909 in all his 10,000 possessions. He got 2,909 assists. Now, this is what I want y'all to really focus on. Look at those assist numbers from Gilbert Arenas. Now, let's go and look at this. Turnovers is 1,744. He only got 2,909 assists, and he got damn near 2,000 turnovers almost. Do you realize that's 60%? So for every one assist he get, you turn over the goddamn ball. You got a turnover problem, boy. You can't hold on to the ball. So if you got a problem turning over the ball, God damn. Do you know his highest turnovers? Let's look at. Let me see. Let me see if we have that in there. Okay, career. How would I word that?
They in the chat about Cino doing drugs.
Oh no, we ain't doing drugs. We doing the numbers. See, the numbers don't lie. Gilbert Arenas.
He's a turnover machine. So Brevin Knight is a better point guard than him, basically. He don't turn the ball over.
Highest turnovers. Look at that. The game with the most turnovers was against the Heat. This is a very important game. November 10th, 2009. 12 turnovers in the game. That was a big game. Do you know what game that is, Gil? You know I know. You know I know. That's the game where you went up against Dwayne Wade after you ran your mouth about D. Wade. About, Dwayne Wade can't shoot. Ain't nobody worried about him. That's why they lost, because Dwayne Wade can't shoot. And he came in there and played you and bust your ass for 40-something points. You had 12 turnovers in that game. Most in your career.
And that's the thing, like, if he talk like that, he'll put somebody else on the guy. If Kobe talk like that, he gonna guard the guy.
I know. He was scared. So you had 8 assists in the game, but you got 12 turnovers. Look at here. 9 turnovers. 7 assists, 9 turnovers. 3 assists, 9 turnovers. 9 turnovers. That's a whole game by itself. That ain't even a team. That's him. Look at this. 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 7. Jesus. Turnovers per game. How are you a great basketball player? Your assist to turnover ratio is horrible. And out of 10,000 possessions, all you could do was score the basketball. That is terrible. So let's see if that's just me just being too much. But that's not fair, right? We're not being fair. Let's go to Kwame Brown assists. Kwame Brown got 554 assists in his career. He's a big man, but we being fair, right? So that's 554 assists. Okay, let's go to Kwame Brown career turnovers. 771. Okay? So he's a center, a big man. So you the one got the ball all the time. He don't have the ball in his hands in the possessions all the time. So he got the ball 6,000 times less than you and got almost 1,000 less turnovers than Gilbert Arenas. Being fair, let's say, well, Gilbert, hey, it don't matter. Gilbert put points on the board. Okay. Gilbert career wins. Gilbert has won 253 times. That's how much he won. Kwame Brown, career wins. 270. Jesus Christ. That's 270 wins for Kwame Brown. So that tells me when Kwame's on the floor, he seems to provide more than what Gilbert Arenas can provide. Gilbert Arenas is only going to provide points. So y'all going to learn something today about the value of a player. Right? That's what you want to do. You want to put that, you want to make sure your win percentage and what you generate is legit. Okay? All right. Kwame Brown, defensive rating.
He said I couldn't defend because a commentator said I couldn't defend as soon as I got to LA when Chris Mim was on the floor. I'm like, this guy's an idiot.
Oh, yeah. I saw that clip, and we're going to go right now. Kwame Brown's defensive rating overall for his career is 105.5. Okay. 105. Let's go to Michael Jordan. Career defensive rating. 102.7. That's MJ. MJ defensive rating is 102.7 for his career. Kwame Brown's is 105. Gilbert Arenas defensive rating.
They even have that category for him?
108.5. So you 108.5 defensively. So if they think Kwame Brown is a bad defender, what do they think about you, sir? What would they say about you? But you're the scoring machine. You're the guy that brings the value to the team. Your points did not reflect winning or success. You are a 500 ball club. You needed other players, and you delegate other people to do things on the court that Kwame Brown would do. This is why most of your success is tied to Kwame Brown. Because in those 2 years when you had him, you won your most games. You never won that many games again without Kwame Brown. Because you got nobody to delegate to. You had Jeffries. And you saw how that went. We put 6'11" Jeffries on there, and you saw what happened. So all of this stuff about you being this great basketball player, where? You was a good one-on-one basketball player, but the NBA ain't one full flat. Ain't one-on-one. They'll seal that and cut that off. And this is why you couldn't win games, because you don't know how to move the ball and work around and get through picks. You didn't know you didn't know the other elements of the game.
And that's why we look stupid during certain situations, because they knew we were just going 1-4 flat. They would load up. Teams like Miami, teams like Detroit that really play defense, they would load up, let Gilbert's going to get his points because he's going to shoot deep threes. But after that, it was nothing. He couldn't do nothing else.
He talking about playing video games. Somebody said you doing all the talking, so there's no need for me to watch it. He ain't gonna watch this video. He
watch it right now. If somebody said you doing all the talking, what a clown.
Yep.
Gil, he doing all the talking because he got the numbers. I just said that I don't know what's going on yet, but don't worry. If you want to come up here and talk, come talk.
Right, come talk. The numbers is right here. Kwame
I thought he was no chill Gil, but he chilling on you. He's scared.
Oh yeah.
Man, one nigga say he all the smoke. The other nigga say he got no chill, but this nigga playing video games.
He rejected 376 shots in his career. Let's see what old Gilly did. See you. Maybe we underestimating you, Gil. $134 in your career. You got 134 blocks. All right, you doing a little something. So my thing is, like, I don't understand what we're supposed to be comparing this to that says that you a better basketball player. I want to know, what is it that you bring to a team that makes it, go? Because everybody I know was not happy to have you on the team. They were happy when you was off the team. And it broke your little heart. That's a shame. That is absolutely a shame. Okay, your field goal percentage for your career, Gilbert Arenas, was 42%. You shot 42% from the field. All right. Kwame Brown, career field goal percentage. 49% from the field. So I'm getting more production. So if I'm a GM, all of y'all in the chat are general managers. If I got a guy that's giving me Kwame Brown numbers compared to what Gilbert Arenas is bringing by the numbers, you mean to tell me Gilbert Arenas is better than Kwame Brown? The numbers here is proving you all to be liars. So where he said 49% for a center isn't great. Yes, it is when you're getting 4,000 touches. See, that's why we give you the numbers. So the numbers don't lie. He got more wins than Gil. He's got 4,035 points in his career. $11,402 points in his career. Gilbert Arenas. So that's what he is, scoring points. And he got you 250 wins, and about half of those are with Kwame Brown. He got about 60 or 70 with Kwame Brown as a teammate. So think about that. All he does is score points. That's the only thing you're going to get from Gilbert Arenas is scoring points. And your team is going to lose. And you're going to try to talk to him and say, hey, we need to move the ball around. We need to. I don't need nobody telling me what to do. I know how to play. You tell those other guys. I don't need to be in practice. I don't need this. That's what he's going to cause. Your team is going to fall apart with Gilbert Arenas at the helm. So this little clip game that he's been playing, you see how the numbers don't lie. It all pans out to be the same. This got to be pre-recorded. No, this live, buddy. What's up, Jay? This live. Right, turnover machine. That's all he was a turnover machine. Look at how many turnovers he had going on in his games. 8, 9, 10, 12. Are you kidding me? Hey, KB, what would have happened if you turned over the ball that much?
They'd have cut me. Like, that ain't happening. But, I used to tell them all the time. They used to get mad at me. I'm like, you can't win with Gil's style of play. And everybody would just look at the numbers. And I would say, he would get mad at me, but I'm like, what you doing is making everybody else stand. And then when it comes to playoff time, when it gets serious, nobody else is going to have a rhythm but him. But he's okay with that. He's okay with people saying, I played well. If you listen to Gilbert talk, as long as people view him as doing his job and that he played good, he don't care. Wins and losses is not really a big thing to a guy like Gil. It's just all about him getting his numbers.
Yep. And you can naturally see that now because Gil, and the numbers don't lie. Let me pull up your highest turnovers. I think I didn't do that. Like the girl said, what is Kwame's highest turnover? 7. And that was in a game against the Phoenix Suns. And look at that. 6, 5, 5, 5, 4. Ain't no 9s and 8s
and when you play with Kobe and MJ, when they do these jump pass and shit, when you turn to go look at the rebound and they hit you in the back of the head, that's your turnover. It's not gonna be MJ. It's not gonna be Kobe. But no, I did drop a lot of passes. They would throw that shit at my foot. I would drop the shit at that shit.
Yeah, but look how low it is for the game. Yours ain't nowhere. You ain't got a 9 turnover game. You ain't got an 8 turnover game in your career. In your entire career, you have never turned over no ball no 8 damn times. And no way. Gil got 9, 10, 12s all down. I'm like, oh my God, that is awful.
He said Kwame barely got the ball. That's why his turnovers low. That's why the points low too. You can't score without the goddamn ball. I'm trying to tell you that. You play with the best scorers in the fucking game. It's only one ball.
I gave y'all the numbers. Points per possession. Look at it. Look at the points per possession. And look what he got the ball 10,000 times in his hands. He has 10,000 possessions and have 11,000 points. You just saw that. If you need to see it again in case you came in late, look at that. Gilbert Arenas career possessions. Look at that. 10,364 possessions he got in his career. Right? Now look at points. 11,402. So I'm going to give you 10,000 possessions and all you can give me is 11,402 points out of those possessions. That's all he can provide.
Now let's compare this to another guy that's supposed to be a scorer, and let's see the difference between a winner and a scorer, and let's see the difference between Gil because he puts himself in a category that I don't think he should be in.
Okay, let's see if Michael Jordan's career possessions. 25,331 possessions in his career. Let's look at his career points. Look at that. 32, 2, 9, and 2. Now, let's look at Michael Jordan career turnovers. $2,924 for his whole career. That's MJ's entire career. That's what he got. And let it be known he played longer than Gil. So you got more points almost double the points. Now let's go to assists. $5,633 assists. How many did Gil have when it came to assists and he was the point guard? He had 2,909.
Ball hogging son of a bitch.
You're not in this category. You're not in the category of the elite. I don't know what is he talking about. Who's he comparing him? We just showed you don't have anything comparable. Let's see Gilbert Arenas. Boy, we already saw that. His blocks you got more blocks than this dude, everything. Let's see something he might have some advantage on. Let's go to Gilbert Arenas' career steals. 884 steals in his career. That ain't even good. That is not a high number, Gil. Oof, I thought you had way more than that. All right, you got 324. So Kwame got 324 steals, and you have 800, but you are a guard. He's a big man center. But he still got 334. And that's good for his career, especially for his position. For your position, well, let's see. Michael Jordan, career steals. Jesus Christ. 25-14.
Do D Wade since he compared himself to D Wade. Do D Wade.
Yeah, we do D Wayne. Okay, there you go. Dwayne Wade. All right, let's go. $1,620. See, that's where I thought Gil numbers would be at. I thought Gil numbers would be that high. I'm like, man, I'm thinking Gil numbers is up there with the steals and everything, man. I'm like, damn, you ain't that guy. You ain't what I thought you was, Gil. Damn. Let me see who else is up there. See, Paul Pierce, career steals. Damn, even the truth got more than you. Shoot, the truth got more than D Wade. Like he said, I was a better player than D Wade. See, now that's who you put in that category. You put somebody in there that's a winner. Paul Pierce, the truth. You don't put no Gilbert Arenas in there. You was the sideshow. Nobody took you seriously. No, Paul Pierce is the truth. We putting people in the category. We using the people who really somebody versus the guy that's talking like he's somebody. Gilbert Arenas is fooling all of y'all. He's not the guy y'all think he is. He's a scorer. Him and Rashad McCants are the same type of player. They're scorers. That's it. That's all they will provide to a team is scoring. That's it. They're not going to impact the wins and losses of the game, but overall, you know, Rashad McCants won a national championship. Gil choked in the national championship game.
And that was the start of his choking, because every big game he choked ever since.
Yep. Every big game he choked. Then he talked about, I went with a Navy SEAL after I missed them free throws, and he hypnotized me, and I went and trained with this Navy SEAL and he hypnotized me to make me mentally strong. Boy, it ain't working. You better get on that phone and give him a call because it ain't work at all. Because if you
he hypnotized him.
yeah, he got hypnotized.
Is that when he turned into Agent Zero?
Now he just plain zero. So now he was never the same. That's what I'm saying. All y'all been duped. Y'all been fooled by this guy because he keeps talking like he's good at that. He's good at the theatrics and trying to sell y'all. But it's, if you don't know, it's BS. The numbers don't lie. Y'all looking at it right now, and if you was a GM, you'd be like, well, I don't want that guy. I don't want this guy. Can't give me nothing. If he give me 5 assists, I got to take 7 turnovers from him. What's good is that? That's not helping me. Then if it's a big game, he's going to choke up. He's going to be giving the ball to somebody else. I don't need that. I need a closer. I need somebody I can depend on down the stretch. You're going to blow the game. Then you're going to take the player, the rookies, and haze them to death and destroy them. What I'm supposed to do with that? You done just destroyed our rookies coming in here. You taking them to the strip club. They coming in drunk, hanging out. You messing the whole damn team up, thinking like this is a college frat. You destroying the teams. Every team you've been on, you destroyed. Golden State destroyed them.
That's why he don't understand when I be telling people, I just don't want this nigga to talk for me. I know I seen him in action. Everything he do is just dumb. It's destructive. It's to get an attention. He like a 5-year-old kid, a 4-year-old kid trapped in a grown man body. When he go to a restaurant, he can't just sit down and eat. He got to be loud. He got to make sure everybody know he's there. It's just stupid.
Right. And he mad, boy. He's so mad now. He done saw that video about him training his son. Now he been sending clips every 10 seconds. Look at me. I'm training my son. Look, I've been doing it. I've been around my kids. I'm like, man, you doing that for the judge. You trying to show the judge. I'm like, you up there. You want to show the, hey man, don't stop playing. You trying to show the judge you a good daddy, you doing your part. You know you ain't been around. Then I'm like, here you are pushing these kids to try to get this money from the NIL deals, man. That's just sad. The wife is out there mom trying to get them some money. You trying to get them that Azuzu water. When she said that,
that seltzer water shit.
Yeah, he trying to tell him, yeah, he got a partnership in the water deal. I'm like, that Azuzu water. And I'm like, man, he supposed to be, he finna get some Azuzu water. That's what you finna give him. This dude got an NIL deal. She got him a multi-million-dollar NIL deal, giving him $250K a year. And
shout out to Gilbert Arenas' baby mama. Shout out to her.
Right. Laura got him this deal because you trying to get him to do something that's finna pay you. What's
her name?
Laura.
Laura Govan.
Yeah, Laura Govan.
Yeah, shout out to Laura Govan that's out here doing her thing for her son.
Right. She out there getting him a deal. He was, she ain't do that. Yeah, well, you didn't do it. You trying to get him signed up with an Azuzu. The Zuzu water you can't get. You be somewhere thirsty and can't get no water for 4 weeks. You got to go to Indonesia to get it. Like, where the hell you go?
They got to email it to you. They got to send
They gonna send it. Right. They sending it. You got to Amazon this water. You thirsty as hell and be like, man, I need some water, man. I can't drink nothing but this Azuzu. They got to go get it out the well out in Indonesia. And then they got to pack it up and they got to send it in there right now. It's in Dubai, so it's coming. It's gonna be here in another week. I'm like, man, what the hell? Nobody. I'm thirsty now. And you talking about getting him that deal? You about to screw up this kid life already, man? She's like, no, he ain't getting that. I got him an NIL deal. Then Gil, of course, accuses her of stealing the money. She stole his money. I'm like, oh, boy, this guy is delusional. I'm like, man, ain't no way. But in Gil's world, it's all good. Yeah,
So let me ask you this. What happens if Gil's Arena don't get picked up by this new network, Amazon, that he's shopping into?
Well, that's on Underdog. They the one keep forking the bill. They the one got to keep paying them. So they eventually something's got to happen. So he gonna probably run to LeBron and say, "Hey man, you want a piece of Gil's Arena, man? Bring it to your network. I've been real good to Bronny. You saw me being good to Bronny now."
Well, they added another piece. They added Nick Young.
Yeah, because Nick Young was on the other show. He ain't doing nothing. You know, Nick ain't doing nothing but laying around. So he gonna always bring Nick around. That's what I'm saying. They got all these pieces in there, and they ain't improved the show at all. The quality of the show is still bad. So that's where they at. I'm just like, man, this show is real bad. Lexi Brown just sitting there. You got, my man Still High. Kenya Martin make the most sense, but they don't let him talk. They want to cut him off. Rashad McCants love battling Gil and pointing out the fact Gil don't know what the hell he talking about.
Man, I love to see it though. McCants is embarrassing that dude. He just get loud and stupid and overtalk him.
Right, but McCants get right to the point because he knows Gil's an idiot. So
that's why I say he can't stand. If I know Gil, he cannot stand Rashad McCants. He don't like the way he dressed. He don't like the way he talk. He don't take him serious. Gil, I'm telling you, Gil wish he can do his own thing like McCants, like wear his own clothes, wear a crown. That crown probably pissed the fuck out of Gil, boy, because he think he the king.
Yeah, he want to wear the crown.
Mm-hmm. With that ruby jewelry that he had on in DC that he never would admit that he bought.
Oh yeah, he know he bought that from Larry Hughes. He knows that.
No, it was one that he purchased on his own, but it was another chain that he bought from Larry. He definitely admitted that one.
Oh,
but
okay.
It was this King of Samunda looking shit. Like he pretty much put it on his avatars, like all the little things that when he was doing his YouTube before, when he was showing himself with the crown and the bracelets and all that, he really bought that shit in real life. I'm telling you, he showed it. Bro, or a crown.
I will believe all of it because because Gil is, that's just what he is, y'all. I saw the words in the chat, but listen to this. This is JaVale McGee.
For a big man on the Wizards team, they said you top 3 in the NBA.
I got into some physical altercations.
You got it. What's physical altercations?
That's what Nick said, but Nick ain't telling us
altercations. No fight.
I got in a fight. Yeah, I got in a fight.
A lot of fights with a lot of players.
Yeah, teammates.
A lot of knockouts.
No knockouts, but definitely
just a lot of
connects.
A lot of connects.
You know how NBA fights though. There's gonna be a couple connects and a breakup.
But see, I could see him winning a lot of fights. I could tell you
he never lost.
I could tell you why. Yeah, I heard you never lost.
Undefeated.
They said they call you undefeated.
But I'm not putting that into the atmosphere. As soon as you start talking about this nigga,
somebody gonna try.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro,
I gotta try.
That was the whole me, right? Now he knocked out. Now I'm on the news. Now TMZ.
You said now he on the news.
God damn.
I would see how he would be a hard person.
But so I'm from Flint, Michigan. That's where I'm from. I'm from Flint, Michigan. I've always been a
fighter.
No, I ain't always been a fighter, but I've always been a skinny, light-skinned, green-eyed, extremely tall kid. So I'm 12. I got 17-year-olds trying to fight me and shit. Because I look like I'm 17, 18.
Yeah.
And that happens to a lot of dudes. Did that happen to you, KB?
Man, I got tired of that shit, fighting all these old niggas.
That happens a lot when you
the older women. It bring older dudes. You have problems with older dudes, especially as soon as you start talking to the women. Their age.
Damn. That's crazy because I was just like, man, that happened to my boy. He was like 6'8", 6'9". Carl Davis, boy, that boy was tall in grammar school. I was like, man, all the high school dudes was like, yeah, what's up with this dude? I'm like, man, dude, like young as hell.
I'm like, bro, I am 12, bro. I'm in 6th grade. Like, what you messing with me for?
And then that's where it started.
So people have always been trying to try me just for being me, I guess. So my rookie year, we went to where we went. We went to, I ain't even gonna say who the player is either that I got in a fight with. But we went to Berlin. We went to Berlin, and I think like we played the Hornets or something, and we lost one game. And it's my rookie year, so I don't understand that preseason means nothing. Like I thought, like you win, you lose, like you should feel a certain type of way when you lose and when you win. So we lost, and then we getting on the plane. I think we going to another city in Germany or something. And I was sitting next to one of my teammates, 6'11", forward, and we were sitting next to each other. I had the window, he had the aisle. For some reason, he wanted to play with me today. And I'm mad. And I'm like, bro, let me get to my seat. He's like, Ron, you a rook, bro. You got to sit in the back. I'm like, my seat right there, bro. Just let me get to my seat. Like, he like, man, watch out. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. And he trying to punk me in front of the whole team. And I'm just like, bro, I don't want no problems, bro. Please just. And he like pushed me a little bit. And I've grown up to where, like, I've never been the guy who, like, if once you hit me, then it's on. I'm like, you touch me, like, that
means you're ready to fight.
You ready to fight?
Yeah.
So I punched him. And
boom.
So I punched him, and then I put him in a headlock, and then I was just holding. And then he tackled me into the seat. I'm still just holding him. I'm just sitting there like, I'm not letting go, bro. I'm not about to let. And then I'm like, definitely, I'm not about to let go. So he can steal off on me a couple times. Yeah. So like Karan Butler and a whole bunch of others, my teammates, they really had to like break us up.
Yeah.
And then I think like Ernie Grunfeld was the GM. And he like, you gotta get to the back. I'm like, I gotta get to the back. I ain't do shit.
You got in trouble.
Like I got in trouble for it. I was so pissed.
Ernie Grunfeld, I told you. That's who protect Gil, boy.
Yeah, well, that was Ernie. Now, here's a funny thing. Gil goes off about this. I wasn't there. I was suspended for guns and all this. He trying to say he was suspended for guns. He wasn't in Germany. Now, I don't know why he didn't go to that trip, but he wasn't there for this fight. But he didn't even know because I sent you the messages that he did with his conversation with Andre Blige. He went in because he went and told Andre about it. He sent me the whole conversation. So he's sitting there like, oh, well, what happened? And he's like, I heard about the one on the plane, but I didn't know, like, the one of y'all had a fight on the plane. I didn't know that this happened because that's the player he talking about. But JaVale just don't want to go through it. But Gil is the prankster guy on the team. He the one that do all the pranking and the hazing. That's Gil. Gil trying to say, I don't do that. I only did that when I was injured and all that lie. No, buddy. They've been letting me know right now.
No, I never got hazed. No, Gil ain't do none of that shit to me.
That's why you talking.
No, Gil ain't do none of that.
He said he ain't get hazed. He put his foot down. Gil ain't mess with you?
No.
What you told him? You told him like, you know,
I think maybe the preseason fight gave him an inkling of. I don't think he goes.
Said, yeah, we ain't gonna.
He never did none of that shit to me. With Karan, I had to like go get his straws and McDonald's and shit. But I was just like, it's rookie duty, so I respect it. I ain't know shit. But you're not about to like disrespect me or like try to punk me or nothing. Yeah. I was never that guy.
Yeah, Nick said he went crazy on him in his rookie year, right?
You said who?
Nick Gil went crazy on Nick in his rookie year.
I thought Gil had no chill. He said Gil never tried that with him. I thought he was no chill Gil. So it seemed like JaVale McGee made him chill.
Like he said, that pre-fight on that bus changed his whole feelings. He ain't want no smoke. He ain't want none of it. But we thought this is the Mr. hazing guy. You a rook. You got to take it from me. Oh no, he saw those ass whoopings that JaVale McGee was giving out and said, "Oh hell no, I ain't getting my ass whooped." You know, Gil, he a coward. He talk real good, but he gonna cower out when it's time for that action.
Shit, but I was just like, it's rookie duty, so I respect it. I ain't know shit, but you're not about to like disrespect me or like try to punk me or nothing. Yeah. I was never that guy.
Yeah, Nick said he went crazy on him in his rookie year, right?
You said who?
Nick, Gil went crazy on Nick in his rookie year.
Yeah, Gil was disrespectful as shit to
Yeah.
Andre Blatch and Nick. He
said he went to his house, right? He went to his house and like
crashing his cars, and shot him with a BB gun.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, he ain't never did none of that shit to me.
He ain't never did none of that shit to me.
He's Mr. Chill now.
Hey, crashing his car, BB gun. Yeah, he ain't did none of that shit to me. So this is what I talk about, Gil. You supposed to be this no chill Gil, man, right? You got no chill. You the toughest, roughest done dada to come around there. Can't nobody come to California. No fly zone.
Yeah, he run LA, but can't control JaVale McGee.
That's probably why he left the Wizards. He like, I can't make it here. I got to go. Get me a trade. I got to get out of here.
That's crazy. The West Coast Don Dada, scared of a rookie.
Yeah, but see, he love to act like everybody else injuries don't count but his. That's the funniest thing about it. Oh, this guy was crying on the couch. That boy was crying his ass off over the doggone him being injured. He was talking about, they broke me. I was.
Gil crying with a BB gun to his head.
Gil, oh my goodness. Man, this fool. Let me set this up. This fool is something else, boy. Listen at him crying.
Actually, that was around that time. 2016 is when I fell
What
back.
the hell kind of pants are those?
Unlike y'all, it was just
California
injuries.
onlys.
Right.
Some
Man,
California only. Some Arizona fruitcake pants.
I was about to say, this is a goddamn Arizona fruit cup here, boy. God damn. What is he doing, man? Fruit cup.
Then he got his little nipples hard. He got his little nipples hard in there. Talking about they keep the AC on.
Hey, yeah, she married him too.
Actually,
this nigga wearing an engagement ring. He ain't even married. She married this nigga.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. She the alpha, he the beta.
Jesus Christ. So is he wearing a dress?
Pretty much. He might wear the dress. It would be fitting if he wore the dress going down the aisle.
And she wore the pants? Jesus.
Yeah, because she wearing the pants now. She run his whole, she do all his shorts and all his videos and all this stuff for him.
So the joke that I made the other day that the girl can't leave the house because that's his biggest thing, boy. He scared one of them girls gonna do something on him, so they can't leave. That's how he bust out that girl windows, bust out her headlight.
Mm-hmm. He don't want nobody to leave. You a prisoner. Once you get in there and engage to him,
yeah. I'm going on a business meeting. You don't need no business. We got your Gilbert Arenas.
I'm your business.
You're the editor now. You're the director now. You're the producer. You don't need to go anywhere.
She's gonna be all right. If you pay me the money, Gilbert, I'll stay here.
I'm trying to tell you.
He gonna hold on to him till he can't no more. He's like, somebody said Castro. Castro.
He didn't like the game, didn't like the idea of being a basketball player.
Look how somber he is.
Actually, that was around that time. 2016 is when I fell back in love with the game. Unlike y'all, it was just injuries, right? I actually didn't like the game, didn't like the idea of being a basketball player.
I didn't like the idea of being a basketball player. Oh, it was 2016. I started to fall back in love with the game. We should put the music on for this show.
Yeah. He want to cry and shit. So, this nigga living with regret.
Yeah, I'm living with regret. Now that I look back on it, maybe I shouldn't have been partying that much. Maybe I should have went back to work it out. Maybe I shouldn't be wearing these pants. Look at these damn pants. Oh my God, boy. Would anybody in the chat be walking around in these pants? I wouldn't even kick it with nobody wearing them pants. I'd be, dog, what you doing? You ain't going nowhere. My homeboys would never let me go out with nobody like that. Nobody, they'd be like, no, dog, man, stop playing. Go put some pants on.
They said they look like freak off pants.
Mm-hmm. He getting ready to go to the Diddy freak off for real. God damn. They're like, look how he's sitting too with his hand. He always sit like that though. He'll always fold his hands up, put them like that, and fold them and put his hands in his lap. Like he done been in trouble so many damn times. He learned, he programmed, keep them hands together and put them in your lap.
What did he say today? I ain't hear what he said today.
Oh yeah, he did the one short video. That was it. He did a couple of
Oh, that short?
Yeah. That whole little lie you talking about. No, look, they said you were the worst defender in the world. But Luke Walton said you used to sleep on his couch. You can, Bill Walton, he said you slept on his couch. You went and contacted, he was waking up Luke Walton last night. It's about 2 a.m. He waking up Luke Walton. Luke, did I ever go to your house? Did I ever do any of this?
Man, I know Luke like Gil. This is why I don't communicate with you. I have a wife. I have a child. But you're still a child. This is why I don't like you.
Right. And I'm like, dude, you ain't even telling him right. You said, man, I just saw this video where your daddy said I was at your. He probably told him now he don't send the whole message. He want to blur out the messages now from everybody else. Gil and blurring messages out now. First, what happened? I want you to send it to Kwame. Oh, that didn't stop now. He over there blurring messages now. I thought you wanted KB to have it.
Yeah.
I thought you wanted KB to have it.
Why you ain't sending it? Why he ain't just directly sending it to me? Oh yeah, I got his ass blocked. I got him blocked on Instagram. I got his nigga blocked on everything. Want to talk to your crazy ass? This nigga, man, what kind of pants are those for real? This nigga.
She probably picked it out for him. My goodness, it's over for this dude, man. He's done.
Well, let's pray he get his contract going, because then he gonna be a full-time YouTuber if he don't. And then he'll be talking about me every day.
Yeah.
We praying for you, Gil.
Yeah, man, for real. Yeah, we praying for you. We hope you make it with them damn, disco pants on, them damn village people pants you got when you wear.
Macho man.
It's gonna be that's in my playlist right now. Play that. Put it on repeat.
The bad thing about it, I bet you this nigga wearing thong slippers. Them thong sandals, them brown ones. I guarantee you, brown or blue.
That sound right up his alley. Look at my cute feet.
He's definitely wearing like some flip flops with this right here.
Up there crying about injuries like he the only one. But when we say, oh, Kwame was injured that game, oh, there's the excuse. Oh, he was injured all of a sudden. What you mean all of a sudden? He played the game. He got hurt in the first game, so he didn't play the other game. So Bronny scored more points in 5 games. I'll be like, Boy, you have lost your ever-loving mind.
This man on drugs, man.
Like you asked the question and I answered it. What happened to Kwame Brown? Why he only? I'm like, you deceive the idiots that watch you because they believe in you. If anybody would check, they would see that you didn't play that many minutes in that game because you got hurt. You got injured. And then you missed like 4 games. Like the rest of the game, you missed like 3-4 games. And came back.
And I should have missed about 10 with that ankle sprain that I had. But, you know, Doug didn't play that shit, boy.
Yep. Oh, Gil is always whining. And then when you catch him in a lie, he goes there. Get mad that you caught him in a lie. What you doing? You finding up Kwame got you finding stuff on me? He got mad and jumped up so damn mad. Kwame Brown got you finding stuff on me. That's ridiculous. As soon as he saw that Bill Walton, I forgot all about this.
But that guy Gil is funny, man.
Yeah, man, he's silly as hell.
Hey, he know how. Listen, I think he missed his calling. He should have been a car salesman. After the league, Gil, you should have bought a car lot.
Oh no,
he could sell some bullshit.
He would get shut down the moment one person don't want to buy a car. Then go on over there. Go on across the street if you want to. Go buy them. They ain't got shit but the same thing I got anyway. Hope they rob your ass. He don't have the temperament. Oh man.
As this nigga get older, he getting angrier and angrier, boy. He was yelling. I'm like, when did this nigga start yelling like this? What the fuck is wrong with him? That's all this nigga do is yell.
And we seen it though. That's what I don't understand, Gil. This is it right here. I sent it to you. After he lied, saying that, like thought it was something I made up. I sent it to you. What you say? I never was around him or Luke, but you got Luke's number. You could DM Luke now. You just did it last night. So I'm like, so why is he saying you on the couch in his living room? I have no idea. Bro, I talked to his son, the other boys. Do you need proof? So now all of a sudden, he said, he went from, I don't talk to Luke. I don't talk to him or Luke. But he said, bro, I talked to his son and his other boys. Do you need proof? You just said you didn't talk to him. Just about a few messages up. Look, am I reading it wrong? Or maybe I'm reading it wrong. He said, I never was around him or Luke to chill with Bill. So he was never around Bill Walton and Luke Walton. Then he goes around here, bro, I have to talk to his sons and the other boys. No, he said, bro, I talked to his son and the other boys. His son is Luke. So what is you talking about? Now all of a sudden you talking to him.
Man, he'll do anything to try to prove something to you. Like, that's why I'm glad I blocked his ass. I'm tired. Like, my phone was ringing so much at night. I'm like, how you turn this Instagram shit off? Like, motherfucker was thinking I'm messing around, but it would be Gil hitting me all night long. Bing, bing, bing. I'm like, what the fuck?
I was like, now you got to explain why you on that white man's couch. I don't have to explain nothing, sir. I could just text Luke Walton. The man he said he don't know. Sure you do. Never been to their house. Now you want to coach your son's game because your baby mom said you wasn't the coach. We saw it all today. I coached my son for 10 years. We never saw it till now. I have hundreds of videos with me training him. You want to stay with that narrative?
No, with they narrative. Don't goddamn cheat. You know that boy crazy.
Yeah. He was like, what age do you want? You guys run the weirdest narratives. I record everything, sir. I'm like, we got the video. Wait till you see Kwame's live. I could care less about your video. We saw it, and it's uncomfortable how he looked with you over there with him. I record everything. I train every day. That guy you sent on Kwame's page made you look bad trying to defend you. That guy he had come up here the other day, coming up here talking about Gil, the one you brought up here, KB. You let him come up in the panel.
Oh, that was a lovely Gilbert Arenas fan. That was funny as shit.
Yeah, it was. I was like, he's exactly like you. He's like, but the world knows this. How can I send someone I was asleep? I'm like, now you do. You better off saying my daughter. I'm like, go watch the Kwame live when he came up there, and you'll see what we talking about. Rare footage of me training right here. He sent some footage in there. And I'm like, you got all the smoke. You ain't got no smoke for Ryan Clark, who said exactly what Kwame said. Now you do, maybe. But he said, but you was telling her if you and those F you and those 4 kids. That's what you was telling her. And he was like, it's all over the internet, videos of me training them. And yes, I did that. So he admitted to saying F you and those 4 kids. Yes, I did that.
But this is my thing. Why is he up in the middle of the night trying to impress you or prove something to you?
Because he knows he want to prove to me, because he know I don't go for his bullshit. He feels like he's jealous of you, man. That's what it is. If you seen Gladiator, which Gladiator 2 is coming up now. I've been watching Gladiator all week. You Maximus. He's the guy that want to run the throne and don't know, and the king like, nope, I don't want his ass up there at all. I'm choosing Maximus. And all the people, like, they love Kwame Brown. All the people in the chat, all these people talk about KB, Kwame Brown. He wants all of that. I need that. So I'm going to just go against that because that's going to help me. Look at all these other dudes doing it. Now he getting all this love from LeBron. LeBron talking to him now. Like, oh, yeah, thank you, man, because Kwame Brown be coming after me. Yeah, I took up for you, Bron. You heard me, right? I did good. Wasn't I good? Yeah, you was real good. I told you I'd be a good one for you. And he playing 2K with Bronny all night. Playing Madden and 2K. And Bronny mentioned his name. Yeah, Gil. He was like, yeah, Gil. Yeah, he was like, man, I had to get a win. I had to beat on Bronny and some Madden and some 2K. I was like, boy, you up playing video games with Bronny. That's your assignment.
And that's why he mad when I talk about him, because I'm the only one he mad at. Why he ain't mad at all these other people?
Because he know you Maximus. He want that spot. Like, damn it, I got to get that position. But every time I say something, it go left.
Yeah, boy, you got these people in the chat hot. They mad as hell that they can see Gil texting you looking lame all night.
Right, and y'all love him, and he don't text y'all nothing.
He texts the people he act like he hate.
He's like, I raised them, sir. He raised them. I fought for my rights. But you and your narrative is whatever you want. Handle your business. I'm like, you fought for your rights to save money, not because you love them kids. Woo, boy, he wasn't ready to hear that. You gonna make it worse for him. The shit he did to those boys. He trying to talk about you. Oh my God.
What I got to do with the conversation he having with you in the middle of the night?
Nothing. He just talking about I'm making it worse for him. I'm making it worse for KB. Shit he did to those boys. I'm like, don't get mad. You wasn't a good dad until now. I know till now. Since 18 years. Your narrative don't work on me. Your words don't match reality. I'm like, she could have kept the kids, but said, I don't want to ban them from their father. Can't replace me. Hundreds of hours. That's what he talking about. You can't, hundreds of hours. I'm like, that's just to show the judge. We know how you operate. Cardio training. The judge, what judge? Y'all keep working.
So this is him texting you all this stuff. What time of night is this when he texting you all this shit?
2 a.m.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, man.
2 a.m. my time. I'm like, I don't want a Cybertruck. And thank God Mom got him a $1 million deal before you screwed it up with that goddamn Suzu water. Mom didn't get him that NL deal. She used his name to get money. It don't work that way, Gil. You can't just use his name to get some damn money. Like, we waiting for him to turn 18 before he signed with Adidas. He's like, it does. He's 17. She forged his signature and had the money sent to her account. For what? Free? I'm like, for what? Free shoes and suits? But what does it matter, right? I'm like, I wish the best for them. I know you want to see them. I'm like, you want to use them for brand marketing deals. They just want a father, Gil. That's when he got hot again. I want to use them. If you only knew how rich I am, you little nigga.
Damn, you sound like a white boy there. Damn, you little nigga.
Yeah, you little nigga.
Man, why is he big? I'm just shocked that he DMing you all this shit at 2 a.m. Like, I woke up, I didn't know what the hell the breaking news was, and I'm all about the content, but he literally texting you privately at 2 a.m. Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
that can kill.
He was like, you little nigga, you had a chance to get on. So get your struggle views. I'm like, you ain't want to work with us. I'm like, just be a father to them kids, man. That's all I'm telling them is just be a father to your kids, man. That's all we saying. Be a father to your kids because your ex saying you aren't a father to them. Using kids for free tickets ain't cool, man. I know, man. Maybe. In 2008, this would have worked. Yeah, I'm like, you spend months tracking down Kwame's kids, like you just said. No one has spoken to your kids. So why is you doing that? Why are you trying to speak to somebody else's kids and ain't nobody trying to reach and contact your kids? I haven't done that. KB ain't done that. Why are you trying to go track down his kids for? And why are you picking on a woman? Y'all little narrative don't work on me. I'm like, why not promote her jersey so that she can buy it? Oh, yeah, he been deleting some of his words, too. She on a good team. I'm like, go, we rooting for her. Oh, yeah, he took all these messages down. He didn't. See, that's what he does, too. Now, I thought it was, why are you hiding? Why are you hiding your messages?
No chill gear, unsent.
Yeah, why you taking away your message? You got me like I'm talking to myself.
You got to screenshot them motherfucker because
Yeah, what happened? The Amazon deal, you done took that. I'm like, Amazon want that show? Wow. See, you done deleted that off. What happened, Mr. I don't care. I'm Mr. No Chill Gill. I say what I want to say. What happened?
I want Kwame to see. That nigga phony.
Like I told him, I'm driving right now, but what you're doing is pulling a LeBron James and Bronny situation. Listen, just market it and get other people to buy it. Why? Or matter of fact, just hand her $5,000 if that's the case. Why you're buying it? It's not the point of it. What you gonna do? Have 5,000 jerseys? Like, what are you doing? You market. That's what it's for. Other people. But if you want to just go around and buy them all up, you think Michael Jordan runs around buying up all his Jordans? And that was what, because he deleted the message. His daughter is, part of her deal is she got her jerseys on sale now. And at her school, and he bought 5,000 of them. He was like, I bought 5,000 jerseys, so she gonna get the money. So her jersey gonna be selling. I'm like, why are you buying 5,000? You should be on your YouTube page trying to push your daughter's jersey sales. Why you ain't marketing?
Goddamn dumb. Did he think this Girl Scout cookies or some shit?
That's why I was like, Gil, that's dumb. You should just market. That's the dumbest thing. That's why he probably deleted it, because how stupid he sounded saying it. I'm like, how you gonna? That's not gonna do nothing for her.
Yeah, I can't breathe, man. I know this nigga. Shit. Damn, Gil.
That is the dumbest thing. That's why I said, why not promote her jersey? That's why I'm like, why not promote her jersey so other people can buy it? That's what it's for, Gil. That's what it's for. Other people to buy. What, you gonna buy them all up? What's the point? You might as well just give her the goddamn money then. What is the point? He told me she needs motivation.
He said she need motivation, so he bought 5,000 jerseys.
Yeah, she needed motivation.
When he has 20,000 live people in his chat, and he can promote his daughter's jersey on that show and his other show.
And I was like, she needs motivation. Yeah, she's a girl.
What?
You didn't delete that part, Gil. Yep, she's a girl. I'm like, oh my God, Bronny Jr. Oh my goodness, boy.
Man, I don't understand. Why would he be texting you anything? I don't. Knowing you're a content creator, knowing I'm going to get it. What is wrong with this dude, man? He's trying to make like every move he do is so smart, and now he deleting messages. This is a dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, I was like, dude, it's not my claim. I'm like, you arguing with a dead man. You arguing with, I'm like, Bill Walton said this, and the video is out there. So it ain't me making it up on you. You heard Bill when he said it, but you acting like it's all on me. He's still coming back talking about that. And he deleted the message. He was like, yeah, boy, it's okay. You got your little clicks. He's laughing. I'm like, dude, I can't lie. He's like, I can't lie. When Bill said it out his own mouth on national TV, you heard him. Plus, I never heard anything from Luke. Anything, how is it a lie when your father, he's like, when his father said it, Luke's father said it. I'm like, look, the world wants to know why you on that white man's couch. That's all we know is you was on that white man couch and the white man said it. He know Gilbert Arenas when he's in.
Maybe that was his in-world basketball world handler. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, he said, you asked me, sir, and got the answer. That's how lies work, sir. Still no answer, and I believe Bill. You was on that white man couch. If you heard Kwame R-word, I heard Kwame R-word at somebody.
So wait a minute. So y'all having a conversation, a DM at 2 a.m. that got nothing to do with me, and he bring me up.
Yep, just out the blue. I heard Kwame R-word to somebody. And I'm like, why would he lie about that? And I'm like, receipts? Don't think so. I brought receipts with me. So where's the receipts to that? Oh, I got the answer, sir. Cap. You don't worry about that part. Dude, I don't lie. It's a weak nigga trait. And I'm like, did I not send you the receipts of that I got? So where's yours? I might do a live Saturday or Sunday. I'm not in a rush. I don't need 300 lives a month. What text is that you arguing with a dead man for? Not me. Bill Walton is dead. And I'm like, whatever you doing, don't do it. You don't want KB problems.
Man, I don't know what I did to this nigga, man. Man, I'm back here laughing like shit, man. Y'all having a conversation at 2 a.m. that got nothing to do with me. And this nigga out of the blue talking about KBR or somebody. What?
Dude, look at this. I don't sleep. It's 5:30 in the morning. He's still going. I'm knocked out sleep. KB don't want KB problems.
At 5:30 a.m.
5:30 a.m. He's still up. I'm knocked out. Sleep.
Hey, listen, what is that girl doing? Like, I don't think that girl stay with him.
No, she don't. Ain't no way, because this fool is out here. She's somewhere spending the money.
You with one of them LA niggas somewhere. She ain't with this nigga nowhere. No way you land next to all that up texting a nigga all night.
Yep. She gonna be coming to bed right now. I'm ready. Just a minute. He said something. Oh, my phone pinged. Hold on. My phone pinged. That's a goddamn lie. All they do is lie. Now he said Netflix turned me down. So now he come up with out the blue with some random stuff. Somebody you R-worded somebody. Just way out random. Here he is talking about Bill Walton. He want to move the goalposts every time it's about him. He want to keep throwing your name in it. So you can see right away what he doing, misdirection. He don't want to answer why he was on that white man's couch.
Gil, why was you on the white man's couch? Well, I grew up in a middle-class household. All he do is move the goalpost. Kwame R-worded somebody. Was that why you on the couch, Gil? You got, man, listen, that boy there is sick. What is wrong with him? Why does he always got to speak so negative about me when he really don't know me?
Man, I have no idea. You'd have think y'all grew up together the way he talked. That dude is insane. And I'm like, do he not know all of the stuff that was told to me? He must forgot. I'm like, dude, do you know what all I know that you done did with you know who? When you was over there pillow talking, laying on the pillow, crying to her, she rubbing your head, you talking about, man, they hate me. I don't know why they hate me. They said
that ain't happened.
Oh, he know it happened. Because she got all them text messages that you text her. So, yeah, it happened. Because you go, I don't even know who that is. Then you call them. Why you contacted them? Oh, you hate me that much? Going off for no reason.
Man, that's nasty. But you was nice to him though.
Yeah, I was. I was nice because if I'd have went and unleashed everything, he'd be done. He'd be done.
So you think he just bought me up so he can make it look like he got more impressions online so he can close this deal?
Yeah, he trying to get a new show going, and that's everything else he been doing been failing. He been trying to put other shows together. He hated on Rashad McCants' show. He was glad it failed. Like, yeah, his thing failed. It dropped. He was glad. You was right, man. He really don't like Rashad McCants.
Oh, wait a minute. He was talking to you about Rashad McCants?
Yeah. Talking about Rashad McCants' show failed. And first he said, well, that's my best friend. But yeah, Rashad McCants said he ain't so good. Yeah, his show got dropped. His show flopped. I'm like, man, that's crazy. He gotta be number one at everything. He gotta be number one at everything. He gonna send me a picture of Rashad McCants' house. Everything. Like, Rashad McCants finna get a new house now because of me. We best of friends. I'm like, you don't like Rashad McCants. Of course I do. You just want him on Gil's Arena. That's what you want. You want Rashad McCants to work with you forever and be on Gil's Arena. Yeah, hit the like button, y'all. Subscribe here. If you don't remember, you got to hit that notification bell so you can get all the notifications.
On both channels, because we shouldn't be talking about little Homelander Jr.
Oh yeah, man, they really coming after me. Well,
I
anytime
get copyrighted every day.
Everything, here they come, and all you got to do is keep doing that, and they'll keep green lighting it. They're gonna fight it. They're gonna put it in escrow, but you're gonna win, and you're gonna get all the money for it.
Dang, it's raining again.
Yeah, he keep talking about Bronny's upside, trying to defend Bronny to me. Doesn't matter why someone's playing. You can see how they all start off, and then the lottery picks. We will see in 2 to 3 years what Bronny upside is. And he's like, he's only playing to make a 19-year-old second-round pick who wasn't supposed to be a good draft pick. He thinking you attacking Bronny. Like this ain't fair. He's trying to make Bronny look bad. And I'm like, most 55th picks don't get 2 to 3 years, Gil. It's like weird, He wasn't good enough to be drafted. Why are you wasting your time? You know he's not good, and you purposely pointing out that. Now, here it is. What did he say? You know he's not good, and you purposely pointing out what you know just to sound right.
Boy, LeBron gonna spank him in the morning, boy. Oh, Gil, you about to get a whipping. Put that back up there. He said he wasn't good.
Yep, and everybody you see who name that is, right? Gilbert Arenas. No Chill Gil said Bronny James ain't good. He said, you know he's not good. And you purposely pointing out what you know just to sound right.
No, he said, you know he wasn't good enough to be drafted.
Oh,
yeah, he basically said, Brian, he knew, like he basically agreeing with me that he's not good enough to be drafted. He said you knew he wasn't good enough to be drafted. but you're pointing it out or some shit like that.
Okay, let me go back to it because it said it's weird.
See, it said it's weird if you knew he wasn't good enough to be drafted.
He wasn't good enough to be drafted. Why are you wasting your time? You know he's not good, and you purposely pointing out what you know just to sound right. Yeah, he agree with you.
He agreed with everything I said. Bronny James is not good enough to be an NBA player. He shouldn't have been drafted.
Yeah.
So why is he arguing with me? Is he getting paid to do so, like Al Sharpton and all these guys?
Oh yeah, he getting paid with a pat on the back. I'm like, no. Why do you think he's getting all of this press? You make it seem like me and KB are the only ones speaking about Bronny. He's only here because of his father. Do you agree with that? If he got drafted because of his name and he wasn't good enough to be in the NBA, then what are you expecting his stats to be when he gets in for 2 to 4 minutes? What are you talking about? 2 or 4 minutes? I was like, show me where I speak about how bad he's played in 2 or 4 minutes in a game. Or do I speak about how bad the Lakers are playing? I see how you drunk the Kool-Aid when they were 3-0 too. And I was like shaking my head.
He's never played 2 to 4 minutes. He's getting 29 minutes. He's got real minutes that we can look at that he still doesn't do nothing.
Yep. He's like, that's like telling a fat girl every day that she's fat every day. Like no matter how hard she works, you know she won't be skilled. He's like, she will still what did he say? Okay, let me find out what he's saying. Oh, like she'll still be fat overnight. Okay, there it is.
Okay.
He's like, won't still be fat overnight. So you get to make fun of her for like 2 to 3 years until she lose all that weight. I drink Laker Kool-Aid since I was 17, sir. I'm like, Bronny is a fat girl that when he gets skinny, or if he do get skinny, he will still be ugly.
There's a lot of them feel like that. They lose weight, all that, they still feel unpretty.
Right, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. The narrative that he put, I use his analogy against him, saying, okay, if you want to make it like Bronny's the fat girl, and then you want to say that, and when she lose the weight, then you're going to see, okay, you lose the weight, you're still ugly, meaning your game, okay, you did all this, it's been 2-3 years, your game ain't equaling no 3-and-D player. You're not a 3-and-D player. He's already playing out of his position, but that's the only thing they can put him at.
He said Bronny is averaging 2.7 minutes. We're talking about the G League. Now that he's getting to play minutes, and when he played 29 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm like, when LeBron leaves, he's like, when LeBron leaves Laker Nation, you will be ugly and probably not fat. I'm like, will it matter? No. Not for someone he hates. You will find something to not like. If your issue, he was like, if your issue is that he can't dribble, he can't shoot, and he fixes that, and you will point out something else. I'm like, if he fixed that and he still be undersized, and there's just so much to fix. And confidence, that's on you. He don't have the confidence. And when you don't have the confidence, you can see it in his game. He doesn't play like a confident player. He's in there hoping shit don't go wrong. Know, I'm like, no, you can't play like that. And I'm like, other people could see that. Other dogs would walk right through. They would eat Bronny. Then he goes into this. He's not undersized. He's not undersized. He's 6'1" without shoes and 6'2.5" with shoes. What shoes gonna give you 2.5 inches, Gil? Heels?
The ones that he wear, because my people wear 3-inch lifts. So Bronny is a 1/2 inch lift lower than my people that wear a 3-inch lip. Like,
Right.
no, like, come on, Bronny. Like, come on, Gil. Like, stop being stupid.
I'm like, a 6'1" guard is not undersized. And what's the average height of the guards, Gil?
But let me see.
That's why he was like, I'm like, 6'1" guards is not undersized, Gills. Then what is the average height for the NBA guards? He's like, but his upside is up. He has a 40-point thing vertical. He's strong. He's stronger and faster than the average point guard. He's undersized for a shooting guard. See, you use the narrative guards, not point guards. We haven't seen that, Gil. That's all cap right now. And what's the average height for point guards then, Gil? The average height for point guards is 6.25.
6.2. Yeah, but he don't even play point guard. He plays on wing.
Exactly. And then he said the average height for shooting guards is 6'4", 6'6". He's undersized as a shooting guard, and he has to learn the point guard position. And I was like,
so how is he going to learn the point guard position if he doesn't play it in high school, don't play it in college, and don't play it in the pro, and don't play it in the G League?
I'm like, it's 6'3", and that's only because Jacob Gilliard is in the league, who's better than Bronny, by the way, and he's 5'8". So Bronny is 6'1", and they will carry him, and that's what's wrong with the game. Let's focus on the guys that's ready to go. Bronny is not fast. He can't jump no damn 40 inches. Ain't no 40-inch leaper like that. I'm like, they just selling y'all this dream like he his daddy. He's not. He ain't jumping like that. And then he was like, what I said? I was like, now why you let Andre get you beat up on the bus with JaVale McGee? That's when he came in with the whole JaVale McGee narrative. He was like, they fought twice, and I wasn't at neither. You never get anything right when it comes to me. You just add stuff and make up extra. So I'm like, you wasn't on that bus, but you knew they fight. So that's when he got mad and started going on about the Andre Black story. But as you can see, he agreed with the analogy. He knows Bronny ain't good.
And that's what's sad, man. Damn, we doing all this back and forth online. Behind the scenes, he know the boy not good. You just got him a spanking, though, You ain't shit, man. First of all, he dumb. You got a deal on the table right now. Newsflash, Gil, Bron about to squash that deal. He about to squash that shit.
Yeah, then he bring up your stats. Why does he got to keep bringing you up when he talking about Bronny James? Look at what you judging. If you going to judge his preseason, then tell the truth. He had more total points than Kwame, and Kwame played more games. Kwame beat best game was 13, and last game when everybody sat down, so he played against no star players. At least Bronny averaged game, what did he say? A game start against the starting five. Bronny outplayed Kwame in summer league and preseason with less games. That's the truth. Well, Bronny outplayed Kwame, but again, you calling a kid who's not good right now. Look, he said it again. We calling a kid who's not good right now. Not good, in parentheses. Who is claiming that he's good for you to keep telling us he's not good. Now you just
why won't he tell LeBron James he's not good? Because LeBron said he was good and ready to play right now.
Well, Gilbert Arenas agreed that he ain't good right now. Why don't he go on Gil's Arena and say that? Why don't you go on Gil's Arena and tell the whole world right now what you just put here in this text that we see came from Gil's Arena? He said Bronny James is not good.
Well, he proved that he a script reading bitch And that behind the scenes, he believe in what we believe in, but then in front of the camera for his job, he lies.
Yeah.
Damn, Gil, what a dummy. Why would you? Jesus.
He was like, Joe Johnson was so bad, they got rid of him in Boston. The rookie season. And I'm like, he mad about Joe Johnson because Joe Johnson, I think, got drafted before him. So he always gonna hate on Joe Johnson.
So everybody that got drafted in front of him, he attacks.
Yep. Now I'm like, why are you comparing Bronny James to Kwame Brown? When Kwame had a broken hand coming into the season. We're basing this off the way Bronny is playing. Not what it says, not off points, Gil. How he's playing in the game. The entire game of basketball. We ain't basing this off of points, Gil.
Well, you just confused him because you just lost him. That's all he know.
Right. He come up with a whole sheet full of stats. Call you Kendrick Brown lottery.
What the hell?
Yeah, you Kendrick Brown. I'm facts over stats, Gil. I'm with facts. I don't have time for stats. Give me the facts. Kwame played summer league before he broke his hand. He talked about a player who wasn't even better than him to get what he said to this point, and it's supposed to be on a different planet. I'm like, does Bronny run the floor hard, Gil? I'm like, does Bronny run the floor hard, Gil? Does he play like a 3-and-D guy? How did
I play summer league before I break my hand?
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. You played summer league before you broke your hand.
How is that possible?
I have no idea. That's Gilbert Arenas talking. That's just in his imagination. So I tried to bring him to the topics of basketball and about Bronny. Does Bronny run the floor hard, Gil? Does he play like a 3-and-D player guy? How is he on the pick and roll defensively? You don't see the mistakes and flaws, Gil? These are simple questions about Bronny James' game as a player, not about his daddy, not about Kwame Brown. This is about Bronny. And what is his response to the whole thing I just asked him? Again, he's like, you're judging a rookie on being an expert. Name me one rookie guard that was all defense that then name me a second round pick that don't. I'm like, no, I'm judging him by what I can see right now, Gil. You know better, Gil. You played in the league. I'm like, dog, players with those limitations don't even make it to the NBA. I'm trying to get him to wake up. I'm like, Gil, look, they don't even make it in the league. You know this. Lucky for me, I have all my games. So let's see how Kwame played year 3 and 4. Right again, he wants to.
What the hell does I have? What do I have to do with this shit, man? What?
We having a good conversation about Bronny James. I'm like, we keeping it about Bronny. You keep bringing Kwame Brown. He can't help it.
Jesus Christ.
He cannot help it. And sure enough, he cannot help it. He's like, let's see if he ran the floor hard and set picks and rolled. Since we judging 36 minutes, one shot, let's see what he's doing out there. Why do you keep making this about Kwame? We talking about Bronny. So what do you see, Gil, when you watch him play? Are you saying what we are seeing isn't happening out there? Judging a guy on who you knowing how he's like judging a guy on not knowing how to play the right way yet. He's like not knowing how to play the right way yet. He's like that person who is pointing out what he is doing wrong. He said, should be a guy who did it right. Can't call a man an alcoholic without being an alcoholic. Yes, you can.
What?
I can call somebody alcoholic and I ain't never had a drink. But according to Gil logic, you can't call somebody an alcoholic unless you're an alcoholic.
Wow.
That is Gilism right there, baby. Can't call no. I should get a T-shirt that says with Gil face on it saying, "Can't call nobody an alcoholic unless you're an alcoholic." That don't make no goddamn sense. You could be somebody ain't never had a drink and be like, "I think you got a drinking problem." Oh my God.
So all the doctors, all the treatment centers that diagnose people with alcoholism and treat you for it, they all drunks.
They gotta be.
They gotta be drunks.
They called him an alcoholic, so they gotta be one too. Oh man. He said, you read that wrong, bro. I do. He said, you can't be an alcoholic without being an alcoholic. He said, have you done 1 or 10 videos? He said, 1 or 10 picks to see how they play it defensively. Nope. You nitpick on a guy getting 1 to 3 picks doing a blowout. So ridiculous. But you guys need next need views. So you need this name in your titles. 17 videos out of 25 is Lakers, Bronnies, and Bron. Kwame. It's a Laker page at this point. He trying to say your page is turned into a Laker page.
Well, he might have should have stayed away, and then it would have stayed off of being a Laker page. But this brother right here just brought up a great point. Gil just admitted he's an alcoholic. We always talk about me drinking, so he just admitted he's an alcoholic.
Yep. Get Kwame some purple pom-pom. I'm like, Gil, you make videos on Brian as well. So I guess you need views too. How many did you make on any other? I'm like, how many videos did you make on any other top 10 player in this year's draft? Not a one. Oh boy, I tell you, this boy will talk all night. A topic apart.
Man, I'm glad I blocked this motherfucker, man. That's crazy. This nigga don't go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to go back to sleep.
He's like, Bronny fans are saying, like, he's got, right now, he's 2 to 3 years away. He gonna be a decent player. I said, okay, based off of what? You telling me what Bronny fans are saying. Bronny fans. So you giving your basketball IQ from a Bronny fan, and you gonna go and quote that. Bronny fans are saying, you gonna bring that in. I'm like, okay, based off what, Gil? Based off of what do you think that they're saying he's going to be a good player? Based off what have you seen that from him? They're saying, oh man, I think in about 2-3 years, he gonna get it and put it together. Based off of what? What are you seeing, Gil? You know how to analyze basketball.
His dad.
Yep, that's what exactly. I'm like, why? He's like, why do you think he will be decent? He's 20 years old. He's like, he's 20 years old. 2-3 years from now, he's like, he would have been a junior and senior instead of 10th, 11th, and 12th in college. He's doing that in the NBA. But it's a projection. When you're young, they project what they think you will be later. Kwame was drafted number
10th,
1.
11th, and 12th in college. I'm in my 12th grade year in college.
Yeah. Gil don't know better.
And I come up again?
Yep, Kwame was drafted number 1 off projection, not reality. He wasn't the best player in the draft.
Oh my God.
He had the biggest upside in the draft. The White versus Okafor.
So that's crazy.
Oka was better, but the White was projected to be a star. So they went with the younger player. So in 2 years, based off how he is playing now till then, do you believe Bronny will be better? But so will the other players, Gil. So if you think Bronny's getting better, what you think? Everybody not going to get better? He going to be equal to them. He ain't growing. He's undersized. He can't really do any of the things that they already are doing. Then he says, older players taper off, the younger players scale up. This is how they look at talent. 19 years was a level 3. And 23-year-olds is level 5. They say, okay, in 3 to 4 years, will the 19-year-old be better than the level 5 when he turns 25? If the answer is yes, you take the 19-year-old. So you see Bronny at 6'1", with the little ball handling and shooting he got, becoming level 5. He has an uphill battle. Now he's telling you right now, I'm just see what?
Yeah, he gonna get his ass whooped in the morning, boy. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Yeah, wait till the lady who do your shorts put this up there. He talking about he got an uphill battle, but he can work on ball handling in the next 2 to 3 years. I'm like, there is a lot he should already know, is what Mr. Me and Kwame are saying. A lot at 19, he was never point guard to know point guard stuff. He's always been a shooting guard. So he has to learn and work on that. Oh, man. You just said in the beginning, right, when we was talking about being a 6'1" point guard, remember we said, what's the qualification for the guard? When I said he was undersized, and all y'all saw it, right? We went through that earlier in this conversation. And that's why I'm glad it's on text, because now he would have said, I never said that. He just said, why didn't you use point guard? Because he's never played that position. They put him at point guard because he's an undersized guard that he's playing. He's supposed to be a 2 guard when he's too small for that position. He'll get swallowed. And he can't play the point guard because he's not really a point guard. He distributes the basketball. Even as a 2 guard, he wasn't shooting that much in high school and college because he don't have confidence. He don't have it. So now, he stumbles on his own words. And he forgets that he's on a script, and he goes off script and end up saying reality. Like, he knows Bronny's not good. He knows he's not. So then...
And that's the sad reality of it is. He arguing with people that he knows is right to make people all get up in arms and call people a hater in real life. When in real life, though, he himself know that Bronny can't play. So all of you Gilbert Arenas fans out there, all of you fans of the media the mainstream media, these are script readers. They don't believe the shit that they're saying. They just say it because they pay them.
Gil was like a simp in your DMs. Oh, this is where it got worse. He said this. Giannis, first 21 games at 19. He put the stat line up for that. He want to compare Bronny to Giannis. Yeah, is that crazy? I said, oh, Gil, facts over stats, brother. If Giannis doesn't get drafted, his family is split up and he's playing in Spain. He was playing for his life, for his family. I was like, a ton to fight for. What does Bronny have to fight for? Bills are paid, food in the fridge. He ain't got to worry about nothing. That's two different realities altogether. I'm like, they got a homemade chef. What motivates him to get better? Giannis is 6'11", who could dribble the ball up half court, run and fly. You could work with that. How are you going to work with a slow, non-confident, undersized guard who can't shoot or dribble? What's the upside besides LeBron being his daddy?
Man, you just got us flagged with that cold bar. Damn.
Now, I'm trying to break it down to him right there. That's the point. He's there all in his circle to get around to one point. LeBron James is his daddy. That's the only upside he brings to the table, Gil. This is what we trying to get you to understand. You keep dancing around the point. Well, he ain't good. He can be a level. If you're going to get to a level 5, it's an uphill battle. He's not going to get to a level 5. He's not a level 5 player. He's only there because LeBron James is his daddy. And
that's a fact.
Yep, that's a fact. And comparing him to Giannis was his biggest mistake. Giannis worked out every damn day. That's why that dude ain't left Milwaukee, because they saved his life. They got his family visas to come to this country. They was illegally over there in Greece. They left the country they was from, running there from war and everything. They had to hide out, sell stuff on the streets as kids, and go to school, go out there in the vendors on the street to make money to eat. They had one pair of gym shoes. Him and his brother, his older brother, had to share a pair of shoes. When Giannis come out the game, he had to take off his shoes and give it to his brother. They only had one pair of shoes for basketball. So
they couldn't even play.
That's where he come from.
Damn.
Yep, couldn't even play at the same time. They had to share the shoes. Giannis would sleep in the gym sometimes because there was more room in the gym than being at home. So he's like, man, I'm just gonna sleep here in the gym and play ball, man. And they saw Giannis and how much potential he had and how he was growing. And I'm like, you want to see what Giannis was doing at 19? Giannis was a grown man early. So I'm like, he had to do man things early. He had to take care of his brothers and everything, being the young guy and the older brother. They had to look up to each other. They had to go and look out for the other brothers. They came from a family sticking together. And Giannis was going to go to Spain if that didn't happen and go play for the Spain team. Giannis was so good at 19 with that much upside because he could run the floor at damn near 7 feet tall, take 2 steps and time all dunk the ball. They ain't seen nothing like that from a 7-footer flying like that fast. Dwight Howard was one of the other guys who could do that. But he was like ferocious as a 19-year-old, and he worked out in that gym and he stayed in that gym. But he was appreciative. It's a hunger. It's a desire. It was confidence. You weren't going to break him. He had been through more realer stuff than anybody else in life had ever been through. So that's why they knew we got something here with Giannis. Plus, Giannis was smart. He was smart. He knew the game. That's what got him drafted. Every other draft pick, the coaches would come in there and they showed him some plays of what they run. And he said, what do you think about this play? Like, how would you approach this? Giannis said, first, I would take the ball and bring the ball up. That's going to put pressure on them defensively. They big man is going to have to come out. He's going to probably guard me because of his height. And he doesn't know that I'm faster than him. So I'm going to blow by him. And then all the other guys, it's going to leave them open because they're going to have to pay attention to me and rotate over to me. He had broke the game down to a crawl, and the coach said, I never thought about that. That could work with these guys that I got here. So he wanted Giannis, and they were like, man, it was a visa problem. The other team was supposed to take him to Nets, and they didn't take him because of his visa. Like, man, he wants a visa for all his family. They illegal. He was like, I don't even want that headache for a guy who probably ain't going to last 2-3 years. He's a developmental project. No, I don't want to take the risk. Milwaukee took that risk. Milwaukee said, you know what? I think this guy can really do something. Like, I like what he's thinking. And they brought him on. And that's changed everything. Imagine now that you see Giannis now and see how he's playing now, that shows you the developmental talent in the league from knowing somebody hungry who want it for real, and you can see it in them. And they have the knowledge, they have the skill, they brought something to the game. You can't compare that to Bronny James. It's somebody who they never had to work for nothing.
He said, oh, by the way, Scottie Pippen Jr., same height as Bronny, way better than starting point guard.
Well, see, that's the difference. He had upside. The reason why is because he went on that G League. He went on those planes. He played with those guys. His father he had no silver spoon in his mouth. He worked for it. He's like, look, my mama thought, my daddy broke. I got to get out of here. I got to make my own luck. Damn. I got to make my own money. I got to get out of here and do it. Scottie Pippen out here selling barbecue sauce, some cheap liquor. I was like, God damn, Scottie. He doing what he can, man. But I was like, shoot, Scottie Pippen Jr. knew exactly what he had to do. Because really, he's not junior. I mean, his name, because Scottie's name ain't Scottie. His name is Scott Pippen. Scottie is a nickname. So he's named Scottie Pippen. He's named the nickname. So they call him Scottie Pippen Jr., but he's really just Scottie Pippen, the first.
Damn.
Like LeBron James Jr., Bronny James, I was like, they created a whole lie about that. Like, Bronny wanted to be his own man. So he said, you know what? I don't want to be LeBron James Jr. I'm going to be Bronny James because, I want to be my own man. So that's why we call him Bronny now. And I respect that because Bronny wants to be his own man. That's not even the case. That was a whole lie. Bronny James he's using Bronny James because now he can brand it. He can't brand LeBron James Jr. because his father's LeBron James, and that's already branded. So you can't brand it. The LeBron name is already branded. So if anybody else named LeBron come out with anything, it's gonna get shot down. LeBron, he's the bigger name with that. So you everything gonna get absorbed with him. This is what Layla Ali is fighting. She can't brand her stuff. And Layla Ali's been fighting. And it was like, well, anything Ali go to the father's estate. She's like, that's my father. That's my name. I'm Layla Ali. We know, but you can't use the Layla Ali. You could put Layla on it, but you can't put Ali. So she's been fighting that for years. And the Muhammad Ali estate, which she's not on, is won't let her do it. So that's why he's Bronny James. And they can brand his nickname Bronny James. So now that's how he's able to get his money. So it was a whole business decision.
Smart, though.
Yeah, smart.
He's smart.
Yeah, let him brand the nickname. That's why everybody call him Bronny James, and that's how you do it. Because now he could brand himself. So, yeah, it's smart. But that, for people who didn't know, this is a real thing that happens. So in case you guys want to do that down the road, like if you brand something and get it put in your name like that, somebody else try to come along, you basically take that money.
Boy, you got this guy mad.
What he said Scottie Pippen Jr. isn't a rookie. What the heck are y'all comparing him to Brown? Oh, he ain't mad at us. He talking to probably these people over there in the chat. The people in the chat was bringing that up. Oh, we not comparing Scottie Pippen Jr. But as a rookie, to me, he was better and more skilled because he was developed right. You see, Bronny was coddled, and that kind of raising doesn't help anybody, especially in the NBA. You can't be coddled in this sport. You're going to have to face the fire because that's what this is about. This is about people that want it. You know, that's only like, 450 jobs, period. You know, and they try to make fun of the 12th man. I'm like, hey, that man getting a check. You know what I'm saying? Somebody paying that man millions of dollars. So that's why it always killed me and baffled me when they be like, oh, you don't even get in the game. I'm like, but he in the league. Trust me, there's thousands of other people would love to be in that league right now. And I'm like, y'all making fun of him. He getting millions of dollars. And you calling him a scrub and a bum, but he getting millions. So somebody's paying him millions of dollars. I mean, shoot, Jalen Rose tried to explain this logic to Skip Bayless' ass. Now Skip Bayless trying to come to the internet and do YouTube. No network want him no more. Fox then gave up on him. Now he over there on Jack and them show, mad at Shannon Sharp. Jack over there leading Skip to try to go in on Shannon Sharp. That was the craziest thing I've never seen this weekend. I was like, I gotta make a video on that, boy. I'm gonna probably do it tomorrow. But that was some funny ass shit there, boy. Jack know he hates Shannon Sharp, boy.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
Jealousy, boy.
But he used to like Shannon Sharp. He brought him on the show. He paused for a moment, let him. He cut Matt off and did the introduction. I'm like, damn. But now he hate him.
Yeah, that's what because he hate the fact Shannon Sharp said, man, look, you hating the fact that now I'm bigger than you. I'm bigger than you now. And now you jealous. But I came and did the show and everything. No, I ain't gonna tell you his name, Ocho. But I did your show and everything. But like my grandfather said, boy, one day the grass gonna be cut one way, but hide the grass. How you treat the grass? Huh? Did you treat it? Did you fertilize it? What'd you do with the grass? Grass gonna get cut, but still gotta do everything else. How about y'all make better content? Boy, he went in on him, boys. Stack was so pissed. Stack is mad as hell, but he jealous as hell. He was so jealous, he apologized to you. That's what I mean. That's how mad he is. I'm like, God damn, he's so mad at them. He apologized to you. I apologize to my brother, Kwame Brown. I'm like, damn, Jack, you that mad? I'm like, oh, he really hates Shannon Sharp. Somebody get that mad, they apologize to the person they just couldn't apologize for before. Boy, I tell you, when you get humbled, everybody's sorry all of a sudden.
Hey, man, you crazy as hell, man.
Somebody like, man, you got that voice down too?
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I can get those voices, man. I don't know where it come from, boy. But that Shannon Sharp, boy, all you got to do is put some marbles in your mouth.
He said, you Bronny James fanboys don't even realize it's not about missed shots or points. Boy can't even operate a pick and roll. His IQ is YMCA level. Exactly. They all make it about points. Salute to you, YB. Yeah. But you know, it's raining out here again. I'm about to lay this thing back down. I done got tired all over again. I'm finna go back to sleep.
All right. Well, I think Gil got a lot to think about now. So
man. He gonna come up with something about me.
Yep.
Kwame, I heard what you said, but I'm gonna talk about you.
Don't worry. We had Gil up here tonight. We had all your words on this screen. So you was up here tonight. And you already admitted you agreed Bronny James isn't good. So we don't want to hear you say that on the show no more. We don't want to hear you doing no more capping for Bronny.
All right. Well, salute to you, man. I appreciate you coming up.
All right.
Salute to the
Appreciate y'all having
Carson
me.
fans in the chat. Salute to y'all.
Yep, and y'all can go to the Patreon because I'm gonna be airing them out over there too. So see, that's why I can get off the PG, you know, the non-profanity thing. I can go off over there. So I'm gonna let them have it.
All right. Well, salute to y'all, man. Have fun.
All right.
All right. I'm up out of this thing, chat. See y'all later on today.